Joining us now in Los Angeles is attorney Jim Moret, chief correspondent for Inside Edition, who was in the courtroom yesterday. Jim, good morning.
Good morning, Chris.
Well, is this a jaw-dropping moment when the judge hands down 90 days when the prosecution was only looking for 30?
Yeah, you mentioned on the intro that the judge threw the book at her, and I think that's really what she did. This judge was just fed up. She said, enough is enough. I've listened to your excuses over and over, and I don't want to hear them anymore. This is what you're going to do. It is sad, though, I have to say, because it's clear that Lindsay Lohan needs help. Even her own father said, send her to rehab, and I think that's really what she needs. I think one of the problems is she's not turning herself in until July 20th. And if she needs help, which she clearly does, she's got all of this time now to get into trouble.
You know, her father was on this show yesterday and said rehab would be beneficial for her. Didn't necessarily want to see her go to jail. But do you think this is a way of the court saying, you know what, even though you think you haven't disrespected the court, you have disrespected the court by not obeying any of the guidelines?
Look, the judge sets the ground rules for their courtroom. This judge certainly had it within her power to do this, and I respect the judge's decision. I do think that in this case, this does remind me a lot of the Robert Downey Jr. situation, where you have a very talented actor who seems to be on a self-destructive path and needs help. And we saw Robert Downey Jr.'s redemption, and hopefully we will see Lindsay Lohan's redemption before something horrible happens.
The judge sentences her to 90 days. How much of that time does she really do? Is this going to be another one of those, you're in for 84 minutes and out, or is she actually going to serve some time here?
No, the Sheriff's Department said that typically women will serve 25% of their sentence. So you're looking at probably 25, 30 days. But that time is going to be separate, much like Paris Hilton's incarceration, because Lindsay Lohan is a celebrity, and because of that, she's a target in jail. So she will be kept essentially in solitary confinement, and I suspect it will be a very difficult time for her.
Not to be too graphic here, but reports this morning say she had a little something written on her fingernails in nail polish. Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
It was an expletive, and you could only see it. I didn't even notice it yesterday. I saw her, but you could see it on a telephoto lens. Look, she's 23 years old, turning 24 today. Tonight is her birthday celebration, believe it or not. And, you know, I don't think that it was done intentionally to thumb her nose at the judge or the system.
You really don't think that was done intentionally? It sounds kind of ridiculous.
Look, I don't know that she was trying to send a message to the judge. I really believed that she was shocked yesterday. I believed her tears. She's an excellent actress, but I don't think she was acting. I think she was stunned and contrite.
All right, a not so happy birthday. Jim, thanks so much for taking the time. We appreciate it this morning.
A lot happens early on The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.